guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the first time. Today we're jumping into another Clash Royale video, and we are going to take a closer look at Inferno Dragon. So I am battling Mr. Wicked from Wicked Gaming over here, and we are doing friendly battles on Supercell's developers build. So first of all, let's talk about Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon is one of the most amazing legendaries that I've ever gotten a chance to try out. I absolutely, hands down, want to have it on my personal account as soon as possible, especially because the deck that I'm about to show you is a total killer and is probably going to be one of my most used decks as soon as I will be able to get the Inferno Dragon on my personal account. So let's take a look at the Inferno Dragon. At level 1, Inferno Dragon has 950 hit points, and the damage range is between 75 to 875 per second. Actually, the damage it produces increases over time. The longer it lasts, or the longer it gets to attack, the higher the damage becomes. So it is quite a beastly card. And guys, apparently he wears a helmet because flying can be dangerous. So that's quite adorable. Okay, so now let's talk about the mechanics of this deck. I have a pretty solid deck, and the reason I put this together because I have every single card on my personal account except for, of course, the Inferno Dragon. So I put this together to make it so that this is the most realistic and most easily replicable account for me as soon as I'll be able to get the Inferno Dragon. Now, this deck consists of 2 legendary cards. Of course, there is a Lava Hound, there is an Inferno Dragon. I'm using a Witch, arrows, I'm using a Baby Dragon, Goblins, Archers, and a Mirror. A Mirror here is essential. A Mirror here is just essential as every other card, if not more, because, of course, after the most recent update, the mirror actually mirrors up a level higher, which is absolutely fantastic. And look at that lava pop right there. The last lava pop, he's going at the, oh, that was completely adorable. Anyway, so the reason I'm using the mirror here is because, of course, I want to spawn a second Inferno Dragon when I need it the most and have that dragon be level 2, which of course gives you a little bit of the edge here. And guys, the Witch in this deck is an absolute killer. She is a killing machine, and she actually is able to take down basically, you know, almost instantaneously, she takes down the Inferno Dragon because she spawns out the baby skeletons, and basically while the Inferno Dragon is taking out every single skeleton one by one, the Witch puts out a whole lot of damage and she takes care of the Inferno Dragon. So I'm also using arrows here because I obviously want to take care of the smaller troops, of the minion hordes, of goblins, and of course it does help you out with archers, although archers that are level 9 and higher do not get taken out with one blow of arrows that are level 9. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an edge here. So what I'm doing is I'm letting my Lava Hound go up, and then the dragon here is going to concentrate on the Lava Hound. I'm putting Inferno Dragon behind the Lava Hound because look at that, guys. Inferno Dragon is going to take out the baby dragon in absolutely no time. Also, now that you have an Inferno Dragon, I don't think you will actually need a building card to use it as a distraction for Russian troops such as the Hog Rider Prince and a Dark Prince, because Inferno Dragon is able to combine that power, you know, the fire-breathing power of the dragon and the intensity of the frying of the Inferno Tower. So I actually originally had a building card in this deck, and then after trying it out, I decided that it was completely useless, so I took it all out, and I decided to instead use a mirror to give myself a little bit of an edge. So if you have these cards at this very moment, or if you are really close and you're only missing out on the Inferno Dragon, give this a try as soon as you will have all of these cards, because the deck really does work, guys. Arrows here are essential because you are able to take out you know, the minions and minion horde and spear goblins and goblins. So really does work. And then the combination of the Lava Hound first, and then Inferno Dragon, and then Witch or Valkyrie is really powerful. Look at that Valkyrie taking out tombstones, and I'm able to have my Baby Dragon, Inferno Dragon, and Lava Hound just concentrate on the arena tower. So Wicked kind of didn't really stand a chance here, and this was a very good deck. It worked for me multiple times, and he actually eventually found a deck that was able to counter this much easier, and that deck consisted of also a Musketeer, and the Musketeer was definitely a huge help because obviously you need something to go for the air troops. So one of the things to mention about the Inferno Dragon does go for building cards. So if you put like a Tesla Tower or a cannon in the middle, the Inferno Dragon is going to go for it. And look at that. On the right hand side, Wicked is trying to do a balloon combo, and look how quickly Inferno Dragon takes out the balloon. Even if it was raged up, it still takes it out almost instantaneously. I barely got any damage caused to my tower, and look at the lava pops. They're causing loads of damage, and that tower is going to be really close to coming down. We're going to take some hits over on the right hand side because I'm saving up. I'm going to go with the push over through the right, and then I'm going to concentrate over on the left, and then I'm going to go over through the right. So Witch is going to go first. Witch is going to be one of my favorite cards going forward. If I'm able to get the Inferno Dragon soon, I need her in my deck with the Inferno Dragon, because together they just make such a beautiful combo, guys. It is completely crazy. I can't even explain to you. Playing this deck as it sits right now was absolutely surreal. I never get to win that many times in a row when I play against Wicked, because he is really quite great at Clash Royale. So when this deck worked for me, I was like doing my Victory Dance, which is a parody and a copy of Wicked's Victory Dance, which goes something like this. I think you should ask him to do it next time he streams. But the really important part here is placing your, when you're doing the push really consists of a Lava Hound and an Inferno Dragon. So you have to put the Lava Hound first, and then you have to back it up with the Inferno Dragon, because obviously the Lava Hound is going to sort of take the attention. The tower is going to concentrate on your Lava Hound, and then the baby Inferno Dragon, I guess it's really just Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon is going to take out the troops that are that your opponent is putting out to counter the Lava Hound, and together it is a very strong combo. So by mirroring your Inferno Dragon, you are going for crazy advantage there. Now we're going to take out the balloon over on the right with just my regular archers and regular goblins, and Wicked is not going to be able to take that tower down. Look at all the insanity that is happening on the left hand side. My Inferno Dragon took out loads of troops. I'm gonna take care of the goblins, and by the time Inferno Dragon is going to take out my Lava Hound is actually gonna let out the pups, and then the pups are going to take down that arena tower. So there it goes, 1 crown, and once again this deck is a winner. So let's go ahead and take a look at a third and a final play, where I'm going to show you this deck once more so you can see that, oh boy, it works. It is magical, it is perfect, and basically if you have all of these cards, if you find if you have Baby Dragon, Inferno Dragon, Lava Hound, you can go ahead and use that, and actually it's really solid. Go ahead and give it a try. And now let's go ahead and just take a look at how beautiful the Inferno Dragon is. And guys, it is only 4 elixir. 4 elixir is not much for legendary. It's clearly not as cheap as as a log, which is 2 elixir, or Ice Wizard or a Princess, which are 3 elixir. But for a card that is such a tank, 4 elixir is really quite a bargain. And even if you're mirroring it and it's 5 elixir, you are paying 1 extra elixir for a level higher legendary card, which in my book is absolutely wonderful. I have not used mirror in quite some time. Now that the mechanics of the mirror are different, I think I'm going to be using more and more of it. And look how adorable the little lava pops are. And now we're going with the push of the Witch and the Inferno Dragon. Now we also tried the deck where Wicked used the use the zap because we wanted to see whether or not the zap actually resets the Inferno Dragon and has the Inferno Dragon reset from a defense building card to an arena tower or vice versa. Now I can't confirm that because as you can see, Wicked did not have a building card in the middle, but my assumption is that it is going to reset it. So we're going to go ahead and have to test that out as soon as I get the Inferno Dragon on my personal account. But let's go ahead and go for the final push here. A little bit less than a minute left and we are going to go for the win, guys. I am not even taking any damage on my side because the dragon that Wicked is using is concentrating on the Lava Hound. I'm using Inferno Tower to take down the Bomb Tower so that my Lava Hound can then go straight to the Arena Tower of Wicked. So let's go ahead and watch the beauty of the Inferno Dragon. He is actually quite beastly. So right now I'm going into defense mode and check out the witch and how amazing she is in defending against the Inferno Dragon. She takes down an Inferno Dragon in no time at all. It is completely crazy, guys, but the witch is just so powerful when it comes to countering the Inferno Dragon. So if you are going up against people with the Inferno Dragon, do go ahead and keep a witch in your deck. If you have witch and Inferno Dragon, put them together. It's a beautiful marriage and it's a wonderful combination of the cards. So this is the deck that I was using the entire time. Go ahead and give this a try. I think most of these cards are wildly available. Most people have the dragon and archers and goblins, and that's exactly what I use. So give it a go. Let me know if it worked for you. And don't forget to hit a like button if you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the Inferno Dragon, and I will catch you in the next episode. See ya!